Welcome to This Week in Godot, where we take a look at the interesting, the awesome, and the weird things being developed this week in the Godot Engine. Be sure to comment which number project was your favorite this week.
Number 8.
Super Killboy 9000 comes from our friends over at Play with Furcifer. You cannot survive alone. You are merely a human with a stick, but you can upgrade Killboy 9000 with the hearts of your enemies to unlock weapons, armor, and of course, hats. Drones with saws? Check. Black hole grenades? Check. Play with a friend in local co-op, and if you don't have friends, play with someone you hate. It's definitely probably most likely the best $2 you will spend today, maybe. Check out Super Killboy 9000 on Steam.
Number 7.
As far as I can tell, this entry doesn't have a title yet, but who needs a title when you've got a great art style like this? Using a mix of 3D and 2D, the developer recently showcased their experiments with volumetric fog and sprites, and the effect is pretty sweet. The game is a pixel adventure beat-em-up hybrid, and if the art and visual style is an indication, it's definitely going to be a game to keep an eye on. You can follow more of the development on Twitter. This week's video is sponsored by the like button, and all it asks is that you click it in return. Thanks, like button.
Number 6.
You've probably seen the UNRECORD game footage. It's basically everywhere at this point. Well, Lucky has entered the Godot Engine into the mix with a recent video showcasing a build of the UNRECORD mechanics in the engine. And it's a pretty solid port of the original minus all the Unreal magic. Lucky has some great videos on their channel with more great showcases and tutorials, and is quickly becoming a great contributor to the Godot community.
Number 5.
Number 5 is an in-development space fighter template that will be made completely open source for anyone to use. Generously being developed by The Last Flapjack, the demo already looks great. You can also check out some other open source projects on their itch.io page, including a 3D platformer, third-person shooter, and zombie game.
Number 4.
Every day you wake up, wander the town, and go to work. This happens over and over and over again. It's a monotonous cycle that you feel is slowly killing you, and every day you are offered escape. The boring game is a game you can only play once. It is a game you can end whenever you want, but will you? Ending the game means no replays, even if you uninstall and reinstall the game. Will you free yourself from this repetitive cycle, or will you walk past the same red exit door every day forever? Check out The Boring Game on YouTube.
Number 3.
Moon Fever is a top-down 2D game that takes place in space, where you take control of the ship to fight enemy factions. Choose a faction and destroy the starbase of opposing factions before they destroy yours. To achieve victory, you'll need to build the ship of your dreams using the ship editor. Every ship is made of blocks, and different blocks offer different functionalities. Research to access better blocks, collect mass by mining and destroying ships, and compete against the computer or online, or both. You can check out Moon Fever on itch.io.
Number 2.
Life got you down? Feel like you're just pushing a boulder up a hill all day? Well, take a break and push a boulder in Sisyphus instead. Play as Sisyphus from ancient Greek mythology as you clear obstacles and push your special rock towards a target in this 1-bit puzzle game. The good news is there is an end with over 60 levels to solve, so you won't be pushing rocks for all eternity. You can play Sisyphus right now on Steam. And before we get to our number 1 spot, congrats to last week's winner, Dolphin, earning a place in our 2023 Godot Project of the Year tournament. Be sure to comment which number project was your favorite this week.
Number 1.
Zodiac may be from 2022, but it's still an excellent example of a Godot game with commercial success. Relive your Star Fox days in this fast-paced, low-poly 3D rail shooter inspired by the 90s classics. Free the worlds of the Nazaru star system that have been overrun by the intergalactic terrorist organization known as Zodiac. With 6 main levels and 6 bonus levels, huge bosses, and a 16-bit soundtrack, there's plenty of shooting and barrel rolls to go around. Check out Zodiac right now on Steam.